That brings us to the big question for this whole thing. Why? I mean, what on earth had these guys done? They'd walked with him for years. What did they do to earn a rebuke that sharp? Well, the answer reveals a trap that honestly is just as easy to fall into today as it was 2,000 years ago.
So what was their big mistake? Well, Christ's diagnosis wasn't that they were unintelligent or that they couldn't grasp complex ideas. Nope. The problem was their failure to believe the whole story, the entire counsel of God. They were suffering from a faith that was, you guessed it, imbalanced and lopsided. And this slide just illustrates the core problem so perfectly. See, according to Pink, we all have this tendency to build our own little theological systems, kind of like this puzzle on the left. We want it all to fit nice and neat into our own logic. But then what happens when we come across a piece of God's truth from the Bible that just doesn't fit our puzzle? Well, instead of admitting our puzzle might be too small, we just throw out the piece of truth. And that brings us to a proper definition of what we're talking about: lopsided theology. It's basically cherry-picking the truths you like. We hang on to the parts that make sense to us, the stuff that feels consistent with our logic, and we just kind of ignore or even reject the rest. The result is a faith that's fundamentally out of proportion, and because of that, it's really unstable. Think about it like this, like a beautiful piece of art or architecture.